When it is coming, then it is doing. Abronye has been arrested again. As at the time when we create content, news are popping up. HSA Abronye CCA, he has been picked up. Auzia watwani ni opanyini chairman wuntumi CID. Now news na nkasa no enya the explanation because of security reasons enya hundie nti a omache no, but CCA imprempia me no say I can confirm to you say Abronye has been arrested. Abusia yenti Omanhene Asante and Mustapha Grande so a clâshed. In fact, Omanhene Asante, the hypocrisy level no was top. When it comes to these Galamsey issues, when to me and come on say break up and MPP so Mama Namunim in anywhere ha. Yenti in some so a course your cobe betos.
That I have given you power to be equalizing with somebody whose tenure is no more. You have power and you are still referencing those people when you were in opposition. Some of the things. Hold on.
Yeah.
When you were in opposition,
as a team, I can tell you, it's a consolidation or an amalgamation of all security forces. They have immigration, they have a police forum, CID forum, BNI forum, national security forum, and a soldier forum. So a room. The essence of this is that at least there is a public awareness today. Say Ghana is up and arm against persons who have the appetite to destroy our water bodies and our forest reserves. That awareness in itself is a fight. Number two, collectively, there have been serious, demobilization of the various establishments around and within forest reserves by individuals, whether political, apolitical, who are engaged in it. Beyond this, clearly that dialogue told all of us a framework of enhancing the punishment that will not be politically biased of persons who are engaged, who are unrepentant, persons who are determined to destroy our water bodies and our forest reserves, irrespective of who you are. For me, it is persuading enough. Number two, the fight against illegal mining is not like a warfare where you just go and you kill people and you sack everybody. It's a fight that distinguishes what legal small-scale mining is and illegal small-scale mining activities. Kwame, if you have checked the whole of last week, our regional ministers, our DCs, have been empowered and have been sensitized about how to go with the issues of illegal mining to allow for a coordinated effort that will succeed in the fight. Now, there are three kinds of people who went to the Jubilee House last week. Kwame, there are people who went there to listen to the president, to listen to whatever they say so that they will come and criticize. That is good. There are people who went there to offer what they think is a solution to the problem, besides what the government has. And it is also good. And there are people who have gone there, listen and to come out and to do mischief with it. One of it are the persons who believe that they who are responsible for the problems. Kwame, you see, any advocacy without consistency is malice. You see, there is no excuse that these problems will be tackled. But let the MPP give us some break, because they are the ones who have brought us here. MPP and their own setup, including their then Jubilee House. Governor, today, can you point out in the Jubilee House who you suspect to be engaged in illegal mining? Your sister station, Joy FM, did some mischief last week. My own
Debbie.
Sir, President Mahama Kurum. You see, when I want to say it, you say no. President Mahama Kurum and Adani Galamsey because you want to whitewash President Akufo-Addo and his ills.
Debbie, Menko.
Yaya Galamsey, I'm a President Akufo-Addo with fence wall crack of him.
Mustapha, don't trivialize the conversation around Galamsey. Don't politicize it as well. Just be focused, because I'm telling you, it's a reminder. You have power today, and you have the power to change the fortunes.
I agree with you.
You have the power
given to us.
Hold on. You have the power to change the fortunes of Ghanaians or more suffer in this manner.
Which is what President Mahama is doing.
So we
will not allow people to back us to backtrack us from the focus. We will hoot the MPP to get heat. They should go behind us.
Okay.
Because you were in this country. I'm asking you were in this country when the MPP issued mining lease for forest reserves. Did they even regard you to have a dialogue with you?
Okay, so the point is that they issued legal mining leases or illegal. Which one is it? When you issue a mining lease for anybody to go and mine, it gives you concurrent responsibilities of ensuring that the persons are in compliance, and you enforce the procedural supervisions that will require the miners or to the requirement of law. You had an environment minister, you had a land minister. Go and find out from the land ministry if they don't have a role to ensure that persons that were mining in the forest reserve had no responsibility. EPA was there, Forest Commission was there to ensure afforestation. EPA was to ensure method of even washing their gold, the disturbance of ecological system, restoration of degraded land. It's a responsibility of the Land and Natural Resources Minister and the Minister of Science and Environment. Go and ask them whether not in this country. So if we have had these people doing their work, today the degree of repair would have been a little bit, would have improved. So when these same people have failed to do that because they had appetite for gold, President Akufo-Addo's government and his appointees, including my own senior brother Amprechum, they had appetite for gold without responsibility of doing their work. If they have done their work, would have been better off today. Mustapha, I will not be drawn into those comments. That does not help us to achieve what we want to.
You read their statement, and I'm speaking English to you. I'm saying they had appetite for gold.
Don't let us approach these matters the way you are going about it. I'm
telling you because the people are saying President Mahama like gold for gold board. That is why we are encouraging. When they did oil for gold, were they not in the power? Were you not here?
Mustapha,
they had appetite for what?
Are you here?
When they did oil for gold,
are you here?
Were you not in this country?
Are you here to equalize or to tell us
we are not? We are exposing double standards and inconsistencies.
No.
We are exposing and we are telling the people of Ghana that the MPP is the elephant in the room. The MPP and their setup is the elephant in the room, because if you have destroyed forest reserves by giving permits without supervision, and we now come to inherit a responsibility to drive out the people you legally sent there, you should keep quiet and allow us to solve that problem. But when you are in the public domain, pretending as if you were innocent and that you even had any will to fight illegal mining, and Ghanaians didn't support you, then you are crying more than they believe. That is what we must all do. We must expose persons who are doing politics with this matter, so that we go to the reality. And I'm telling you that today, the factioned teams, the coordinated joint forces, the regimented procedures that are involved even in the fight against illegal mining and the will, if we had 10% of that under President Akufo-Addo, you will not be talking about this today and worrying yourself. So when those same people sit in at the comfort of their offices and write a statement like this, a statement that makes them accomplices, and you mean your opinion, Napo? Were you not there when you told you that people will not stop mining? Were you not in this country when Minia Afriye are you? on a campaign platform, told everyone that they will not stop mining. They call it Galamsey. We said we'll stop, small-scale mining. They said Galamsey. And in the local definition of the word Galamsey, it's illegal mining. They said they won't stop. So those same people want to tell you how to fight illegal mining. Will you believe them?
Mustapha,
we have a commitment with yourself and the people of Ghana.
Mustapha,
and President Mahama has made it clear, sir. Put the fire on our feet to continue to fight against illegal mining until we defeat the illegal miners. President Mahama has made that very clear. But he wasn't talking to MPP. He was talking to the people of Ghana who are all concerned and worried.
But the
that
MPP,
our health is in question.
But the MPP is from Togo. Is that the case?
They can come from Benin, but these are the people who have destroyed the water bodies.
Oh, please.
And I have told you.
You have to, don't, Mustapha Grande, I think you have to get serious with the conversation. I expect you to tell me what our president, your party leader, has done to ensure that the next few months are there. Because we are talking about our health. It's not about politicization of what you're doing. I am talking, no, hold on.
Yeah.
When it's not about that. I've given you the room to be talking, but you are not telling me the exact thing our president is doing to help us have that hope. But rather, hold on. If you want us to equalize, we have your sector. If you want us to go back in equalizing, hold on. I have been quiet because I think that the point that we've got into, the issues about equalization and who has the right to talk about or otherwise is not the matter of the day now. What is happening to all of us as a country. That is why, with all our heart and mind, we will follow the president by saying that it's a national emergency that does not know any party coloration. If the MPP in 8 years failed, just like you have said, and I admit that, their fight against that illegality did not yield that fruits that we want to see. Are we going to follow the same rhetoric from your end that it is too early, it is 8 months, we cannot justify 8 months? Is that how we are going to go about the solution this morning? Okay, you have power now. Hold on. You have power now. Yeah. You are 9 months in government. Yeah. My expectation is that I don't have the money to fly my kids to outside this country. I don't have money to cure myself when I take in fruits and other stuff that are so damaging to my health. I don't expect that I have given you power to be equalizing with somebody whose tenure is no more. You have power, and you are still referencing those people. When you were in opposition, some of the things. Hold on.
Yeah.
When you were in opposition, some of the pronouncements that you made in solving this Galamsey menace, if we are to hold you strictly by what you have said, do you think that you have been fair to us? Let us solve this problem head on, void of partisanship. Because when we start addressing the issues like this, getting a solution for this illegal menace will be a hell of a problem. MPP is in, journalists are in, musicians are in, chiefs are in, politicians are in. Everybody is in this game, and we've come to that point that it is no more healthy. Let's move forward. I say that I will forever support any government in power. In this case, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That's why there's a commitment by the multimedia group that on daily basis we will put out there what the president is saying, warn Ghanaians that in the midst of what the commander-in-chief is saying, nobody should think that he is bigger than the commander-in-chief. When you are caught in that web, you are caught. As to the politicization, we don't want to be part of it again.
So let me walk you through a little bit. Number one, respectfully, the dialogue that happened last week in itself is a novelty along the strategy to combat illegal mining, soliciting other contributions. Because, see, number one, people may not belong to the government, but they have an appreciation of a certain way that these things can be effectively dealt with. Because in the midst of governance and change of governance, some effort has been made in the past that failed. Number two, when we came to power, you remember everybody got involved. So a lot of agencies with task forces, this one goes and do that, this one goes here. Now we have improved and streamlined the task force into one common team, a well-coordinated team led by Colonel Boa, who is leading that team. A multi-security sectoral committee or team or task force that is leading the fight. Number 3, you have seen clearly what the lands minister is also doing, and I'll reiterate, by ensuring that they review all mining leases. So we must first deal with the persons who are holding mining leases, who are not doing the right thing. So you, Obakwabna, if you were given a mining lease to do a small scale, we should be able to know that within the period that you held that concession, one, you were following the law, the EPA law, the Mining Inspectorate law, and then the Minerals Commission mining lease requirements. So once you are not following, it is enough for the minister to stop you immediately from working, and also find companies that can properly do the work so that we can progress, because in any case we have to mine. Mining, Ghanaians are not against mining. The president have also announced clearly that mining in the water bodies, farms and all of that, and Cobra and all of you, and then those mining in the forest reserve, they are national enemies. And mining in these areas has been banned by the president. I just came to Accra today, this morning, from the regions, working with the DCs, making sure that our party people do not get themselves involved, allowing the orders of the president to work and work effectively in the interest of Ghanaians, and that anybody within even the NDC who allows himself to be a stumbling block to that directive of the president will be dealt with in accordance with law. I just came to Accra. Number 4, Obakwabna, you have also seen a concurrent alternative livelihood or empowerment in small-scale mining initiatives.
Exactly.
1, the Minister for Lands is ongoing commissioning centers and places, rezoning large-scale mining concessions and taking some and giving to small-scale miners who will be supervised to mine effectively so that they can absorb the downstream employees. The ordinary Ghanaians are, when they wake up, they only want a place to work and also make some money to take care of their families. Because when you go to Asante region and some places, they don't know anything apart from mining. So if you go and you tell this person that don't mine, don't do mining at all, what you have done is to create a food security problem or a human security problem. So ministry is working concurrently with a program that will ensure that we absorb the persons who would otherwise be victims in the course of the fight against illegal mining. You have heard the Minister for Agric, who have immediately commissioned a team to go around and undertake water sampling, soil sampling, to test for us to understand the degree of pollution as far as our water bodies and our land when it comes to the food that we eat, the animals that we eat. You heard the EPA boss at that forum giving a clear commitment in their effort to ensure that there's some cleanup in the waters. And I have always said that it's time that we go back to dredge some of the rivers. Some of the rivers have been blocked by these miners. So there's a need for government to put machines there and dredge some of these rivers for them to be able to flow. So the conversation is not an on-table conversation, it's a field conversation. But this is the problem. The problem is when some of your colleagues goes to pick old videos and throw them into the media and say this is fresh illegal mining. When, of course, we'll go and check, and that is not the case. When you do that, you disturb the environment, the system, and the trust and confidence that we need to work together to ensure that we fight this thing collectively. Overcoming number 2, when you have some civil society colleagues of ours who clearly it's not just about helping to fight the menace, but making most out of it, looking for faults, then you ask yourself, how and where is their consistency in involving in this at all? There's a group called Arocha. Look, the last time our minister called, Chingai saying, they've been everywhere looking out for the effort that is being done, the preservations that are ongoing. Much as we have come to inherit a problem, President Mahama is not running away from that problem. President Mahama is taking a bull by the horn. This is the first time a war has been waged against political party officers who may get involved in illegal mining. Did you see that under President Akufo-Addo? So again, what I was inviting you to do is for us to shut the mouth of the enemy. The very people who brought us on this path, who have worsened our situation.
Where we are now, Obi Obeye na adwene se Obema yedi nkugu bia no yebegu nanimasi.
Yeah, I can tell you that anytime I am very much involved in this because I want to see that as political party and political actors, we help streamline and help the president and his ministers to succeed. We must get involved. So I am very, very much involved. At every stage, I am there. And I am not there to please anybody. I'm there to ensure that what the president wants is done. And anybody that stands its way, that person will be removed. We have made that very clear to our DCs. Sir, unim na Galamsey or illegal mining in a forest reserve, the mere fact that you didn't know about it is enough for the president to sack you. If you want to be a DC, you'll be made a DC. You must be up and doing. Number 2, we should begin to arrest the people who have destroyed these forest reserves in the time past. Our community is not a very fertile scheme. So, who will be our mining list? So, who come mine? Our community, do you even know that there's a bond that they commit at EPA as far as reclamation is concerned? So, who come mine? No, who buy reclamation? Into Wako gold our forest reserves. Who call on forest? Any the amount. And I'm running chest. Who 2 years? And I say, who stand so every pair as I said on a day. Media and Diana with channel. Na ensanso and sorry. Na yen re-afforested na wanya. Is it not enough for the country to arrest you?
Of course.
Number 3, the Minister for Lands, the EPA boss, the Minerals Commission boss. Kobra, don't you think they have a question to answer in all this?
Very well. So that's it.
So that's the conversation. So in the midst of this conversation, MPP should allow us some space and clarity with their minority, who most of its members were themselves Galamseyers. They should give us a break and let us have clarity. You want me to mention names? I can mention names. I can give you names.
Which of the names?
I can give you names.
Which of the names?
You don't want us to go there. I can give you names. Senior ministers. I can take you to their side. You see, you don't want us to destroy the beauty of this conversation this morning. I'm saying that I can mention names
when you say things
of President Akufo-Addo's ministers.
You know them.
Who were mining in the forest reserve.
You know them?
Look, there's a guy this morning. We are going to get police to arrest him. They are in the forest there, saying that they are working for high people. Only for us to go and check. So Naimos reported to us. Odam Krobu said, some party people so we are going to get CID to arrest him. Because you see, nobody is bigger than the president.
Nobody. That one, nobody.
And so if you are a political appointee, political officer, and you think that you will sit behind and exploit the system, we cannot destroy a country because of our own colleagues who are doing mining. We can't destroy a country for them. We cannot. We cannot sit down and allow some of our own brothers and sisters. Some are journalists, some are lawyers, and now they will decide to say you will be a miner. Or miners say, you deny you the opportunity to mine. What do you want the country to do to you? So I'm saying that there is clarity in the vision of the president. There is clarity in the commitment of the president and his ministers. There is clarity in the commitment of the people of the country, like yourself, who want to see a solution to the matter. MPP should decide if they want to be soothsayers or they want to take a title of being a witch. Because you see, you can't approbate and improbate. These are the people who failed on their mandate, failed on their responsibility. They actually participated in the destruction of these problems.
So, Mustapha, win on your mandate on this note.
We are winning, but they shouldn't distract us. They shouldn't do politics out of it.
As it stands now, nobody is capable of distracting the focus of the president.
I was expecting minority to do a press conference to say, oh, President Akufo-Addo, who was an enabler of Galamsey, is not there. Please, all the people who are mining in the forest.
Let me thank you for your contribution.
Yes, Auntie, that is it. And some no, and I yakuti abano. Now we have our Mustapha Grande and the Bufa. You see, they be American. Yellow John Mahama, any kinds of my NDC for Binum Chanzo, our more Galamsey. You need not to give them even 1 inch. Me more chance because who go home or mud when Munyambe perform. Said your Mondia Akufo-Addo and Wakotine Fia Sebi Udi na cow na okasakra na Ghana for who aye hino. Inti Yellow John, the opposite will fight Galamsey na Yero Bowta Mudin since I will minim say John Mahama when ye Galamsey. Since you are not engaged in Galamsey activities, Papa, I mean illegal mining, you have a good stance to fight this Galamsey. Ebe sanitize, I mean, ebe kranima, and if you have more in this, you buy why akono. Kwame na dankam, enso akansembi. Ewo Peace FM, oni Kwame Sifakan. We are Kwame na dankam dia. Ono de hypocrisy bomia food soldier in journalism pa what as dibia bomia ni pano no yente nsema kwa amna dan kam so editu edwana ye koba e beto aso edi amomo party owura mama dana oba we be yi mu edi sesi akwa me was set up wafana revocation committee chade hu awe within ya chima no oba telefon
what is
bohwom obi oya thank you to obi so your visits to the ministries and the market obi so your work or pass on wafana have a forest mama came ba this year was there go ahead this year guess you cross yama the but was here my friend on by guest of honor to be guest of honor Jimmy Carroll ba
na on your bona
Gwami
or your bon
why say let him way Ghana from pim maiden and that's how to walk around visa some point I small been a month for but we fear we baby we sanction the period we are no on my guest of no Jimmy Carroll positivity Chibani or something no apostle
a positivity
no what can the no Jimmy Carroll now what can positivity
it's not my positivity I would say said you matter crime in a mother open Galamsey saga matters arising. Now the kind of broke sub teams in broke parliament in slow motion repeal.
In slow motion. Repeal of Galamsey law in limbo.
Okay. One word. Okay. In slow motion.
It should have been a colon instead of the dash. Yeah.
Towards repeal of Galamsey law into limbo.
Yeah.
All right. In the motor, minority cause president Mama CEO's meeting.
Publicity
stand. And what's about the 9 months about
9 months cracks down on Galamsey as hundreds rounded up, equipment set ablaze.
9 months.
National anti-Galamsey,
NDC,
anti-illegal mining.
Bibia was the flow. Bibia was the for about 9 months. Okay. Now, Kwame
na.
Mozi Kanye Parliament Speaker or the letter about to Abano and I pay this. So by ya in Parliament one Momono Mabia Yansan
Hodia inka. How say chef? What said the fool?
Yansan Momo Yansan Momo Gabima a Babylonian Gombe Parliament. I think it's a good suggestion, but come in. It tells you where governance of this country. Sir, Eshade, Kwame, Abay, put there about what share them artificial management of the forest, and a dollar city exchange rate, artificial management. What pump is now? Finance Minister, Kejia Parliament. Kwame, if you read the media budget reviewer, you wonder, Minister of Finance virtually deriding and bringing down his predecessors. Descriptions are over budgeting, and some account to the extent there. Exchange rate, he put it at 17 cedis. Exchange rate. There, Kwame.
Yes.
Apart from the propaganda, the call a radio do the yabe na different because politics them President Mama Khan the no kwaka kra ntroka kra from na konkofuna bo na chi hadu ma basa na chi wedi na kan the propaganda nkanka on radio but official issues, official matters. You had a certain finance minister capture in official report.
The
exchange rate used to be 17 cedis when the Bank of Ghana 7th January 2025 14.7 in summer okay kawum akasa virtually it's as if one handle all your finances and now share ma sikasam kwaren sebio na bia wo yendua nyanse bia re nyim hotiru paint picture there sitting apeki if you he was saying all of these things in Parliament, painting that rosy picture that all was well. Kwame, are you able to tell me the entire stretch of Ghanaian democratic journey, for just Fourth Republic, able to tell me Parliament one brass there will be about Juma them then she sheds open the brass will be akabende oye speaker or the official letter the circumstances beyond his control and chechemu actually on no other circumstances other than financial. Are you able to tell me that we have come to this point before? Fourth Republic. 9 months. 9 months. Where am I? They say the dollar. I pick it. Abam papa. Bibia bakabia. Abam papa.
I'm talking $1
I'm talking about Parliament unable to come back from recess.
Parliament no.
But it is when Parliament comes. It is when Parliament comes that they will set to consider the so-called repeal of LI 2462.
I'm telling
I'm telling you the picture your finance minister painted.
He's Ghana's finance minister.
Okay, and you move if you
But when I say his minister, it doesn't mean that I'm saying he's not my minister.
Matase.
It's a picture we painted that your mind there. Now we are on course. Bibia the nukwem. Na se mama maya tasi the bibia the nukwem. Sikasam to tremo ba numa to tuni ye kama aba papa aba bibia rukoya. Why is it that Parliament is unable to reopen? Eba dinti in the Parliament. Embraswa wo we juma all the wodi. Ejuma wodin oyepi. Aban ni hihye a odebokọ ma all the wodi tum. Sikasam of ministries, departments, agencies. And the one kasem for budget abaye because November is coming. Budget abaye adebokọ a wo budget tum. Me yadebobo yan wo bra next year. Parliament is unable. Enti no chede da mekase na e baba ka che here media budget review nsema baba ka sidi na pick all is on course ni na kwame ye bi said so ke sidi na parliament in the Fourth Republic. I'm not going the entire stretch. The Fourth Republic Parliament in bra so do wo gbe ni won tum gbe South is all kada hobby. We have always known there over mama and this day. There are membu she share na membu yamama yetum yakwayim, and it is not only Parliament. Kwame that you have nurses who have been employed in the past 10 months. You have junior doctors. In Chadanu Tuesday, the junior doctors. What can I don't know what discussion has gone on behind the scenes or behind closed doors.
I'm the one relax kaka.
I relax kaka. Kwame, it's all not in here. Why your supplies, ministries, departments, agencies. They tell you that for the 9 months. City, I will find the city. Kwame Kumana build the city. Kwame, want to miss and can't. Enyi nwa wo oya ministries a wo ya edumayafo enwa wo assemblies wo friend regional coordinating councils as minister, and they still refer to some of us as minister.
No.
As uncle endama nimu ekira wa kyerem che ye kafa gas oil wo wi adi nyina bogu hu ansana ekwa etum kakra bedem 9 months into your administration. Kwame, are you able to tell me anything which is getting reset? The reset that they promised that anything that is getting reset, anything. Obi, on from Batugwa Mayahu, Ada, President Mama Baya, also resetting 9 months into his administration. Reset mana no wepe.
Chibani betu.
Na, onu yada amomobia hude. No kwani. The mama just wanted to have a second tenure, a second bite. That it is open to every person who becomes president to have 2 terms, and therefore by hook or crook, although somebody president do, but otherwise, Kwame, he has nothing up his sleeves. It's only the one mama wakaka parliamentar. Oh yeah, Attorney General, and I tell you the CSO's meeting with the president. Kwame.
Yes.
Sebio. Say show more crowd or what? And there should have been some lessons learned from their own past. And when I say their own past, I'm talking about 2013 to 2016, when President Mama was in charge. The challenges they went through. As me say, dealing with Galamsey. They should have learned. And minister known for his nostril American slangs. Minister, what is important? Oh, this is known. He's known for his nostril American slangs.
Me you Kwame
Papa na membu minister bia American slangs.
Why not?
No sir, American slangs. Minister bia
minister, I mean, that's former president.
Chibani wana.
Slangs is the same.
What's the minister of your car?
Slangs is in Canada.
Nana doesn't speak slang.
Doesn't
Doesn't speak slang. Okay. Buffon ya UK buffo. On camera buffo. On camera buffo. Nana doesn't speak American English.
Now one. Oh, Benin.
No sir, American slang.
NDC government.
Hey, who likes to minister? Likes to minister. Let's minister. That is his claim to fame.
I'm not going to be one end. Not going to be one slacks.
Kwame, no need ten. Or camera slacks. Not so one. I'll take coffee one cassate. So, on your parliament here, President Kufuado Kwekayema, or the new to for my young feet, but 8 years. Juma, Papana, Nanda, Wanda, Control T, Bernardina, in the name of democracy. The emotion has been moved. Second, only opportunity for the next 10-15 minutes. In some canoe, giving the opportunity as a lands minister. Look at where we are now. Kwame, I thought the Monsieur Yansebi, because he was in government when President Mama was president part 1.
Yeah, he was energy minister.
Yes, he was in government, and then Ayene was also in government.
Deputy Attorney General.
Ayene. We were all in Commonwealth Hall. Yes, a year. It was a year ahead of me.
Okay.
Kwame. Sir, Eshe Kasa Waka Kanha. Praise singing. Mounted Pioneer. Praise singing. We have done this. We have gone on this and all of that. And then Ayene takes the podium and he thinks that the way to go in dealing with Galamsey or to go and repeal a certain LI 2462. 1 and 2 that to issue threat of arrest to Wontumi, that I've asked him whether he likes it or not, that he must report on Monday. If he refuses to come on Monday, I will cause his arrest. Those are not the things which are required in fighting that which is a major national issue. Catholic Bishop Conference. It is the soul. Kwame, have you seen their letter to the public or to the president? Also, it is our soul. Galamsey, where it is the soul of the nation. And his point is that he is sending repeal of that law to Parliament. Kwame, I have looked at the law. What is its name?
2462.
2462.
As amended 2501.
Yes, I've looked at the law. Kwame, it is all one that was well intended for protection, for guidelines. The Oudara, a mine, what in your license, a mine were foresting. Yan Shaya, Obama, Azari Yan war forest, or ya quabble tournament. Now, or your mining, it's best say, especially with the mining activity. And so the BBC there, it never existed, but just a certain convention which was not law. And see, sir, BB war or your quabeto mumpo na so bese ada. No law guided you. And see, or ya da yako into certain details bia. Ejuma biara obiara as a miner or as a mining company. Obotum na wa hwe na wa guide you. That's why the law came into force 2022. Now, Kwame, I've read through all of it. Now, I do not see that the repeal of that law will bring a certain magic wonder. Obama, Oye, Galamsey, Nanucha. I do not see that.
Really?
I tell you, Kwame, let anybody come and put the argument on the table there that we will send LI 2462 to Parliament. It will get repealed, and that if it gets repealed, problems are one with the Galamsey. It comes to an end. I ask myself there. So be what license that all your mine war forest. All your miner, all your one regulated under the law, and that he is abiding by what the law requires of him. So all your demanding, are we saying that are we going to revoke his license and ask him to stop mining in the forest? For as long as they will continue to be mining in those forest areas, there must be a certain arrangement to guide them. It is if you go and repeal this law, for me, that is not the solution that we look for.
So what's the solution?
The solution, Kwame, I said it last week or so. I come back.
Politics didn't you?
I tell you, Kwame, see, I do not want the virtually abandoned terminal. You're distracted by Galamsey. And NDC, President Mama, is not having that peace of mind. Kwame, NDC, President Mama, the peace of mind they need to focus to deal with the bread and butter issues, to deal with, you have to speak to some, you have school to some, those very vital, critical urgent areas. Galamsey virtually is taking the attention. I do not want to see President Bawumia suffer this. I am passionate about, and I've seen Skitibia Ura Napowaye, and it's in tune with my point there.
Napowa Simati Poku Prempe.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in tune with the point there. Kwame, there must be a certain national pact. Get the political parties to commit to that pact.
So then?
The last week's Abakaya.
Okay.
President Mama I can send you audios and videos, sir. Kwame, Obayo Mampia, Wakade, honor the Galamsey. You can't, you go there, you talk. More support the economy. Galamsey, the marketing power. The audio is here, the video is here. The people forward that more. What sense is to do there? A certain phantom 4 million. I don't know where he got that 4 million from. But granted that it is even true. A certain 4 million are involved in the Galamsey. And see, whilst we look at dealing with Galamsey, we must not lose sight of that particular 4 million. And see, you look at him and you see that his emphasis is on the gold we get from Galamsey to support the economy. Its emphasis is on a certain 4 million. There, Akuma, Adina, Obenya, now Kwame Wakada, look, 3 years I'm out of office. I must leave office and see Ghana whole. Ghana, Kwame, Henanum, Henjanum, what did you hear? Kwame, you go to the bush. I, as a boy, classes from 1, vacation time, coastal boy. I had the opportunity to go to the village to go and spend the vacation with my uncle. A Jumaku village be from Yinesin. And the Kwame in Superpabia or Tomoho. Na Mendepum, na Makwakada or a sutinum. Kwame to the sutum Grea, my boyfriend is my wife of your swap, my Medi. Life was natural. Said Nama Ekutu, no one pana, Kwame, Ekutu Yana, Yana. All kinds of fruits.
Yeah.
Today, the situation is different. In Sula, Kwame, number 2, make the Mugra, that water is gone.
Ewie entiabusia ensem no eno no what you see and see idea enka me try possible best senka me hu tientia Kwame ba for Abronye so no na kan so see wetuani ne dan kawo police headquarters any CID for hontino any time beauty ko visitium ntenei omasen ato monsa e dia frɛ no but the I mean the explanation no enyamma montin so the reason why as to say omo arrested in there it has not yet confirmed Sabia this is the reason Intia Abronye DC has been arrested. NDC amunyira muhuna yes amunyira muhuna yes so that is it inti ebe boa papa because it is better say and then me interview it is better say NDC beti nkofo gum nkofo modi sika nkofo modi gane sika ombechiche umogum danse dollar ni vinye betofa 25 cedis kwa okay what you say nti ebeboa what you say nti abusan for Ghana so any is it Central African Republic and Bibisa Anyway, you wish him well. You wish Ghana for well. What you say? So I think that is it. Inti Abronye yekwe enim no anase as time goes on no yebehu die nti a omo arrest no kira wadwen comment section ni media no mega macra bye bye.